Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Young and the Restless comings and goings reveal Valerie Pettiford joins the cast as recast Amy Lewis. This is a real blast from the past. The character's been gone since 1988. And now she's back with a new face and an incredible actress in the role. If you don't remember, Amy Lewis was the daughter of Frank Lewis, Genoa City's police commissioner in the mid-80s. She also worked as Paul Williams' secretary at his detective agency and even dated Nate Hastings' father, Nathan Hastings Sr. Young and the Restless comings and goings confirm that out of the blue, showrunner Josh Griffith brought back Amy Lewis. It seems pretty much out of nowhere, but she's got lots of friends still on the CBS soap opera. Amy had close ties with current Y&R characters like Danny Romalotti, his sister Gina Roma, Tracy Abbott, and Lauren Fenmore. In 1988, Amy left town to take care of her ailing father, who suffered a stroke and a heart attack. Now, she's making a comeback, and we couldn't be more excited, because they landed a gem of an actress to bring Amy back to Genoa City. Previously, Stephanie E. Williams had the role, and now, let's talk about her Young and the Restless replacement. Y&R Casting News this week confirmed that they inked a deal with Valerie Pettiford to play Amy Lewis, and the actress is no stranger to the soap world. She started on Another World, then moved to One Life to Live in the early 90s. She's got a pile of primetime credits, including The Blacklist, The Rookie, The Equalizer, and even The Mandalorian in the Star Wars universe. I personally loved Valarie in the fantastic AMC series, A Discovery of Witches. She played the captivating witch Emily Mathers. Trust me, if you haven't seen it, you're missing out. Valerie Pettiford most recently starred on The Family Business on BAT. And she drew raves for her work on Half and Half on UPN. Young and Restless fans probably wonder what brings Amy Lewis back to Genoa City after all these years. A love interest seems less likely given there aren't many age-appropriate gentlemen. Instead, I suspect it might be a professional storyline. With Chance Chancellor leaving his position at Abbott Chancellor to return to the police force, there's a vacancy for the chief of police. Who better to fill that role than Amy Lewis, following in her father's footsteps? This could be a great opportunity to break up the way too many business plot lines. Plus, Sharon Newman may face criminal charges soon as she unravels, and with Tracy, Lauren, and Danny still around, Amy has plenty of old friends to reconnect with on Young and the Restless. And let's not forget her ex's son, Nate Hastings, now calls Genoa City home. Valerie Pettiford makes her Y&R debut on October 29th, and I, for one, can't wait to see what she brings to the table. Are you excited about this blast from the past? Do you remember Amy Lewis? Genoa City is buzzing again, and not just with scandal, seduction, and secrets. A new powerhouse is stepping into town, and she might just be the shake-up the GC Police Department desperately needs. In a dramatic twist worthy of the daytime crown, The Young and the Restless has recast the character of Amy Lewis, bringing in none other than the magnetic and multitalented Valerie Pettiford. Longtime soap fans will instantly recognize Pettiford's undeniable presence from her roles in One Life to Live and Half, not to mention her Broadway accolades. But this isn't just a guest spot. This feels bigger. This feels permanent. And it has viewers asking one major question. Is Amy Lewis about to become Genoa City's new police chief? Amy Lewis first appeared in Genoa City years ago, a by-the-books officer with a lot of promise and even more mystery. Her original run was brief, but memorable, just enough to make die-hard fans curious when her name resurfaced in a cryptic spoiler alert last month. Now, with Valerie Pettiford stepping into the role, Amy is being reimagined as a force of nature. Gone is the fresh-faced rookie. In her place is a no-nonsense, sharp-witted, and emotionally complex veteran of the force. Someone who's seen too much and isn't afraid to get her hands dirty if it means getting justice. Insiders whisper that showrunners plan to elevate Amy to a central figure in upcoming storylines, which means one thing: drama. And in Genoa City, power always comes with a price. Let's talk speculation. And if you're a soap fan, you know speculation is half the fun. With Paul Williams officially retired and Chance Chancellor focusing on his personal life and FBI ties, the GC Police Department has been operating in a leadership vacuum. Who better to fill that role than someone fresh to town, yet grounded in the department's roots? Sources close to the show say that Amy will be introduced under the guise of assisting in a major investigation. Rumors hint at a new criminal element threatening the Newman and Abbott empires. But once she arrives, her efficiency, integrity, and razor-sharp instincts put her on the radar of both the police board and the city's political players. Or, because this is Y&R, after all, will Amy's past contain just enough skeletons to unravel her ambitions before she even pins on the badge? Casting Valerie Pettiford isn't just a smart move, it's a statement. Her Broadway background brings gravitas, her soap roots give her street cred, and her charisma? Off the charts, whether she's delivering a steely-eyed monologue in an interrogation room or trading sharp barbs with Victor Newman himself. Pettiford's Amy Lewis promises to be electric. What's more, Valarie is known for bringing deep emotional range to her characters. That suggests Amy Lewis won't just be a procedural figure, she'll be layered. Think tragic backstory, unresolved love affair, maybe even a secret connection to a major GC family? With Pettiford's chops, anything's possible. In soap world, every new character is only as good as their rival. So who's first in line to butt heads with the formidable Amy Lewis? Victor Newman. You know Victor doesn't like anyone nosing around his business, especially not someone as sharp and incorruptible as Amy. Sparks will fly the first time they face off. Phyllis Summers. Phyllis has a knack for making trouble and dodging consequences. But if Amy's running the show, her days of escaping justice might be numbered. Adam Newman. With his complicated past and tendency to operate in moral gray zones, Adam might find himself squarely in Amy's crosshairs or in her debt. Could there even be chemistry there? Sharon Rosales. Sharon's experience as a former GC cop and current therapist gives her insight into Amy's challenges. Could they be friends, or will they clash over Chance's loyalty? It wouldn't be a proper Y&R debut without a hint of romance. Word is, Amy Lewis won't just be cleaning up the streets, she might be stirring up hearts too. A recent casting call for a suave, silver-tongued attorney in his 50s suggests the show is setting up a mature love story. Could it be Michael Baldwin, or perhaps someone new? Either way, Amy's no-nonsense exterior could be hiding a heart that's ready to love again, if she can find someone worthy of her time. Now here's a wild theory gaining traction in fan circles. What if Amy Lewis isn't as new to Genoa City as she seems? Some believe she may be secretly connected to the Winters family, possibly as a cousin or half-sister, which would tie her storyline into the rich legacy of Neil Winters and his children. Imagine Devon Hamilton discovering a long-lost relative, one who just so happens to be shaking up the entire police force. That kind of reveal would have emotional weight and give Amy a solid anchor in GC lore.